we're back at you here at 3 Point View, and we're here talking about the All-Star Game still. New format. Did you guys like the format better? The whole picking teams.
I don't necessarily know that I like the format itself better, but I definitely like the game better than what I've seen in the past. And now, if the format is responsible for that, great. And you know what? The format probably was responsible because you had team captains, and those team captains were not wanting to lose to each other.
I think the format was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been tweaked, which will be next year, you know, the whole, like, here's a jersey, you're on my team, you know, televise it, everything else. But, I mean, it created competition, you know, because you had players from different conferences playing with each other.
What about Embiid and Westbrook?
Like that. Oh, they've been going at it since regular season.
I know they have, but just see to show up in an All-Star game
it was
like
that
something.
That was good.
Like,
Embiid played.
Yeah, he did.
Is it every time they mention Embiid's name, Charles has to mention, like, maybe if he plays 2 games in a row. Like, every time they mention his name, he has to, like, crack on him, but he can't.
I know I wasn't an Embiid fan last night. I was doing FanDuel. He talked me into doing something. At one point, I was up to like $500 winning, and I'm like sitting there, and out of nowhere, Embiid comes in and he's just tearing it up.
Lowry
and Kyle Lowry. I was just watching me fall down the charts with Embiid. He pissed me off. Trust the process.
Does Kyle Lowry ever step up in big games?
In an All-Star game, he did.
He had like 12 assists, I think, in the All-Star game.
LeBron had 29, MVP. He had to stop at the end, or
he had a double-double. He
had
the go-ahead bucket at the end. Yeah.
So,
and he assisted from Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Kyrie was lighting it up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
so,
he was doing good.
Over the weekend, they talked about LeBron and how it was Laura Ingram.
Yes.
Said just shut up and dribble.
Right.
And he said, "We will not shut up and dribble. We will, we will keep going,
keep talking,
and whatever." Why can't LeBron be an advocate for civil rights when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Bill Russell and all them? I just think from what I have to say is Kareem would actually research it and had reasons behind it and educated answers.
Well, Kareem also came from that generation back then, to where racism and inequality was very prevalent back then. Yeah. So he personally went through a little bit more than probably what LeBron went through. So I think he was more. I guess you could say what he was more.
I mean, it was more in your face during that time. Does it still exist? Sure, or else we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. My problem with the whole situation is what Laura Ingram needs to realize is, I know she was coming to the defense of Trump. She's a Trump supporter, and you back who you got to back. But in the same aspect, Laura Ingram has nothing to do with LeBron. Does LeBron and Trump have anything? I mean, does Ingram and Trump have anything to do with LeBron? Yes, because they're running the country. So in my opinion, does LeBron have the right to step up and say what kind of job they're doing? Absolutely. Mind your business. How about you shut up and go do your job? I mean, he's judging you for your job because you are running our country. And he wasn't even talking to you, Miss Ingram. He was talking to Donald. So, I mean, I'm getting really irritated with politics getting back into sports.
It is ridiculous.
I really just want to sit down and watch sports and not be reminded of the mess that's going on around me.
Right. That's the whole reason of sports. Sports brings everyone together.
That's it.
And creates 2-3 hours.
And I understand, and I do understand why it's coming up. I mean, I do understand why it's ridiculous.
Here's what I want to say. Donald Trump, our president, well, you're the president. You are the man. Why does he have to meddle in things that don't concern him?
That's it.
Because I get if you pass legislature and you do what you have to do and you execute what you say you're going to do. But why when someone has to tweet something out, you tweet back like a 12-year-old.
At 3 in the morning.
At 3 in the morning. Like, if you're a ladies' man, you don't tell everybody how much of a ladies' man you are. Bill Gates don't go around saying how much money he has.
Right.
Donald Trump, you're the man. Like, you have better things to do than meddle with people. I'm sorry, basketball players, entertainers, blah, blah. You have better things. That you pass your bill, you do what you got to do, you make your comment, and then you move on. You are a busy man. Why do you have to get involved in this? Another thing is, Laura Ingram said that, okay, LeBron left high school early and so on and so forth.
He graduated.
He went to private school. He graduated. But at the same time, everybody listens to Rush Limbaugh 4 hours a day as the biggest political radio show in history. He didn't graduate college. He dropped out his first year. The richest Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, didn't graduate college. You know what I mean? Like, we could go on and on about the people. So don't sit there and say that because you have a certain level of education that you don't have a right to have a political stance in anything. So, but LeBron, this is what I have to say about LeBron. LeBron, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all of them would research what they wanted and what the end game was to this. LeBron will just come out and say, well, the president don't care about his people, and he's a bum or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's what you have to say.
He's got plenty more to say. I think he just holds it back. Yeah. And just does little quick hits at him.
Give us.
Well, and here's the deal. He's not really throwing the quick hits. The media is asking him questions to get those quick hits from him.
Yeah, I mean, so he's saying the quick hits.
Exactly. So he's not necessarily targeting
He's not
Donald
doing
Trump.
it on purpose.
Exactly.
He's answering a question.
They're aiming stuff at him to make him give them the reaction they want. And this is where it just frustrates me, because when a basketball player makes a comment, okay, the media is basically angled at him that he made that comment. It can kind of combed over. The moment the politician decides they're going to step up and start talking about these sports figures, it's like throwing gasoline on a freaking fire. Mm-hmm. Now everybody is pissed off at Laura Ingraham. I'm hearing, because she said shut up and dribble, there's racial undertones to that. Right. Whether she actually meant it as a racial undertone or not, she should have known better that that's how it was going to be received.
Absolutely, especially nowadays with everything going on.
So it's just, I really wish...
She did come back and say that she did
came off
shut
and
up and sing.
Yeah,
she did that with the Dixie Chicks when they came out, with their political views and comments. So shut up and sing, shut up and dribble kind of goes along.
Obviously,
it's still ridiculous. I mean, it shouldn't even be involved in the world today. No. Sports should be sports. Politics should be politics. Go about your business. Shut the hell up. Do your job. And leave everybody alone. Leave sports with sports.
As long as media is the way it is,
the media is always going to twist and turn.
It's going for that story.
It's going for the story. That's what it's
somebody's
for.
Getting paid.
Especially Fox News.
Absolutely.
They're going to run with it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how many people Googled Laura Ingraham?
Oh,
How many people looked her up?
A million.
I read her whole Wikipedia page. You know what I mean? Because I was like, who is this? Like, where are you coming? So now we're sitting here talking about her when I didn't even really know her whole name a week ago.
Yeah.
So let's get back to LeBron and the All-Star game, and let's talk about next year dunk contest. Let's talk about that, and let's also talk about, we talked about those iconic dunkers.
Yeah.
If you had to pick a top 4 to all time to go against each other, tell me your top 4.
Even the ones that can't even dunk right now?
They're all 25 years old.
Oh, okay.
Of all time.
All 25?
No, top 25 people. 4 guys that would make the best dunk.
25 years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Jordan.
Dominique. Mm-hmm. Zach LaVine. And Vince Carter.
I'm taking LaVine out and throwing in, just because he was a personal favorite of mine, just because how little he was, Spud Webb.
Boo to that.
I don't care what you say. He's 5'6" and the guy could dunk. It was amazing to watch. It was my personal opinion. But the other 3 were exactly right.
I would have this Jordan, Dominique,
Kemp,
Vince Carter. 4th one would be Dr. J for me. Dr. J.
I was going to say Dr. J, but Zach LaVine, man, I'm telling you guys, the dude is poetry.
He's poetry.
Dude is poetry, man. I mean, he is
Is he back completely?
Like, he looks like he's still elevating when he's elevated.
He's back now, right?
Yeah, but he's not completely ready yet for something
2 years.
like that.
That cracks me up. It always
he'll be back next year, though. He was making little comments, little innuendos the whole time during the dunk contest. He's going to be in it next year.
Hopefully he has a spring still.
Next year, so you're saying, now let's talk about next year. You're talking, you said
Donovan Mitchell has to come back, unfortunately, because he's a champ.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Dennis Smith Jr., I think, will be more loosened up and not too cool for school, because if not, he's going to get embarrassed. Nance and LaVine and Gordon, I think they should have 6 and go back to the old format, to where you got the first round, the semifinals, and the final round.
Who would be the 6th?
I don't know. So you got
next year?
Yeah. You got.
I'm going Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen's gonna be in the league. Grayson Allen won the high school.
I know.
He won the high school.
Gargling Grayson Allen.
Paul Pierce won a high school slam dunk contest. Can you see Paul Pierce in the NBA slam dunk contest?
Grayson Allen's a good.
Okay, did you see the dunk that he had yesterday on the steal?
Grayson Allen?
He was like this far above the rim.
Yeah.
How many times can you say?
Who wants that? Who wants that?
Go on YouTube and check out Grayson Allen 2014 McDonald All-American.
The rim was a foot lower.
No, it was not a foot lower. Get the hell out of here, a foot lower.
No one wants to see Grayson Allen in that.
gracious.
I think
Garbage
it's more
Allen.
creative. I think
Nobody wants to see that.
half of it is theatrics now. You realize?
I'm gonna watch this back.
What's he gonna do? Cry and trip somebody?
I want to see somebody like Nance. Here's what I want to see him do. Remember Earl the Goat Manigault? They say
No.
Earl the Goat Manigault.
Is that like a 1950
No,
NBA Hall of Fame
it's a true
finalist?
story.
True story.
Earl the Goat
It's
Manigault.
actually a part of our movies.
Yeah.
Actually, it's called The Goat. Is actually. A
I just
movie.
think it was one of those NBA like Hall of Fame finalists that just
You're Mr. Movie. Sit your ass down.
I don't know that one. I
Sit your
curious
ass
to watch
down.
that one.
Sit your ass down and look up The Goat. It's about Earl the Goat Manigault. When they asked Kareem Abdul-Jabbar who the greatest basketball player of all time was, he said Earl the Goat Manigault. Earl the Goat Manigault was brought to Rucker Park, was one of the greatest players ever played. Got a drug addiction, but he could grab. They put a 20 on top of the big, huge backboard, and he could grab it. My thing is, I never got why someone like Dwight Howard did it with that smile. Go up, grab it, pose, grab the 20, and then come back down and dunk it. Like, show me something different. I get the whole, quit trying to be Vince Carter and Larry Nance and Michael Jordan and so on and so forth. Do something I haven't seen yet. You know what I mean?
No.
I get you could jump over Kevin Hart. Good deal. And why are you going to wear short shorts and not have the skin showing?
Right.
Like, what was that? Like, come on. If you're going to do it, go all the way.
Got the
If you're going to do the mustache, do the mustache. You know what I mean? You got to go all the way.
So who do we got then? We got Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, unfortunately, Dennis Smith
Why
Jr.
you say unfortunately? He did a good job.
Yeah, I didn't like him at all. I didn't.
No?
I thought the slam dunk contest was garbage. I thought Larry Nance looked the best dunking than all of them. I mean, I don't know. It just didn't look right. I don't like Donovan Mitchell.
We had steps in our head.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the way he got high a little bit, but he didn't look good dunking. You know what I mean? Like he looked like a game dunker, not like in a practice gym messing around. Like
All right, you had four.
Carter. So Gordon, LaVine,
The returner.
yeah, Donovan Mitchell, Dennis Smith Jr.
That's 4.
Right, that's 4. That would be the 4.
Yeah.
But if you had the new format with 6, who would you guys add for the other 2?
Well, I guess I can't say Grayson Allen.
I mean, you could.
Because
I just want
next
to see how
year.
many more times you can say his damn name.
I like the bad guys.
What's
I
your
like to root for the Reggie Millers. The
Okay,
Christian
let's get
the bad guys.
who's the 5th and 6th dunker for next year?
Westbrook's too cool to do it. Like he's he's at fashion.
What if you add in some classics?
like a turtle
What
on
if
his
LeBron
shoulder.
did it?
That'd be sweet.
You know.
LeBron ain't gonna do it. He said
Right.
he thought
LeBron
about
could
it.
still do it
Oh,
because
you
he almost
see him
hit his
get up-
head on
yeah.
that reverse yesterday.
Somebody
Oop.
said that. Somebody I talked to this week was like, LeBron lost his hops.
No
I watched
way.
that and I was like,
He almost knocked himself. If he would have just turned
Nah.
his head right, he would have knocked
I'd like to
himself
see
up.
Giannis come do it again.
Giannis,
I'd like to see him do it again now because he's built his body up a
I
little
think
bit more
DeRozan
and
could
everything
run
else.
with it.
DeRozan probably could. He's been in it before.
He has been?
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't know who would be 5 and 6 for me.
Why don't you guys go on Instagram, Twitter. Brandon's the one that's been putting out the Instagram stuff. You tell us who do you think your all-time dunk contest top 4 would be. We talked about ours. Also talk about who do you think should be in the dunk contest next year. What do we talk about next? We talked about Earl the Goat Manigault. Maybe we'll talk about a little bit of NBA or basketball movies of all time. What did you say was number 1?
He got game.
Hell no. We'll be right back at you at 3 Point View.